Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We have a little bit of a different setup here today. I am currently in the car and we are on the way to CVS because I just watched Tati's video and she got like all this new stuff from CVS and I have been dying to see if my local CVS has any of the stuff that she had. And I also am in need of some other things that I figured would be better to get at the drugstore. And I'm sorry for how bouncy this like whole setup is right now, but we should be there soon and hopefully we find a bunch of new products that I can show you guys. So I'm at a red light right now. So I'm gonna try to get as much as I can. Hopefully there's some really cool stuff in there today, and then when I get back home we can go over everything. I'll do some swatches maybe for you guys. So hopefully it all works out. These Lash Paradise mascaras have been out of stock everywhere. Like I've been looking for them for months, like literally in New York, in Virginia. I've been looking for them everywhere, so I'm so excited. Finally. Alright, Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. I've heard so many good things about it, so finally picking some of that up too. Okay, you guys, I'm literally on the ground right now because the Wet n Wild highlighters are finally in my store. Yes. So Biore has this like baking soda powder scrub, and basically it activates with water and you like put a quarter size in your hand and then like rub it on your face and it kind of exfoliates but also like cleanses your pores. So I'm really excited to try this out. I'll have to keep you guys updated on that, but we'll see what happens. So we are back in our normal setup, which feels a lot more comfortable. But I actually really enjoyed that little car thing, so if you guys liked it, definitely leave a comment down below. So you guys know that we finally found the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascaras, which have been talked about literally everywhere. Apparently they are the best mascara in the whole entire world, and I love the L'Oreal Voluminous already. This one is for my mom because it's not waterproof. There you go. So I have the waterproof formula here, and I love the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I've been using that lately. I used it today and I'm just so excited to use this because it is like talked up to be the literal best mascara ever. I got a couple of things for my brows because I was really feeling, I love the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, but they're kind of expensive and I do go through them pretty quickly, and so I was trying to find a drugstore alternative. So I got these three things. Now this right here is from NYX and it's the Tinted Brow Mascara, and I've been figuring that I love the Clear Brow Gel by Anastasia, but I want to see how this looks on my natural brows and see if that'll like for like a day where I'm throwing on mascara and eyebrows, or if I'm just going to the gym or something like that where I do want a little bit on my brows but not a lot. So I got this just because I do really want to try it out. And then I got the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. So I got this before in a previous like drugstore makeup tutorial and I didn't like it, and I really wanted to give it another chance because it is a nice product. It has the spoolie end and the like crayon end, and I thought that I got the wrong color possibly because I do my brows a little bit darker than my hair, and I got ash blonde the last time, but I don't do my brows ash blonde, so I figured I got chocolate this time because I think that that might be a little bit better. It's not as dark as brunette was, so I'm just gonna try it out. And then I also got the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and it basically looks the same as this other one with the spoolie end and then the crayon on the other end, and I got this in the shade Dark Brunette because if that one is too light then I can use this one, and obviously I would just use like a lighter hand if it is too dark. I'm gonna try these out and hopefully those are nice because I would really love that. Alright, and then next up, like always, I can never like stop myself from buying these. I got more Ardell lashes. I got the Double Up Double Wispies and the Mega Volume 250s because these are both ones that I really love, and it was like buy one get one half off, so like you always have to pick up Ardell lashes because they're honestly like, I'm not going on about this again, I just got more of them. So I've been starting to run out of my Professional primer from Benefit, and so I've been wanting to try some different kind of pore filling oil minimizing primers. So I got this one from Milani, and it is the Prime Shield Face Primer, and it says it's mattifying and pore minimizing and it's oil free, so I figured that this would be like awesome for my skin because I'm super oily and I love like having the filled in pores. Like it does the same effect as the Professional. So hopefully I will really love this. I actually want to open this up and feel the consistency of it because the first ingredient in here is dimethicone, and that usually has that like silicone-y type of feeling. So I just want to put a little bit of this. So it looks like a gel, and rubbing it in, it definitely, that scent is not too great, but rubbing it in, it definitely feels like very silicone-y, but not in like the bad way. It feels like a really like light silicone formula. And actually my hand looks really smooth, like just from putting that on. So this might be a really nice option. I'm excited to like try it and see how it reacts with my foundation and everything else that I put on the rest of my face. All right, next up is another product that I've heard so many good things about. And this is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. I know I talked to you guys about this in the store, but I just wanted to say that I got the shade 05 Warm Beige. Let's do a little half a pump here. And it's a very like thick formula. Like it's super thick, which means that it's going to be super duper full coverage, which I love. I love a full coverage foundation. Y'all know, obviously from looking at my face, I'm a full coverage girl. But I think this like actually matches pretty well to my skin, so I'm just gonna try this out. And then next I got the Wet n Wild Felt Tip Eyeliner, and I've heard a lot of good stuff about some liquid liner and I can never remember which one it is. I tried one from NYX and I didn't like it, so I got this one from Wet n Wild. Hopefully it's awesome. I have my fingers crossed, but we're gonna test it out and see how that works on the eyes. From Maybelline, I got the City Mini Palette, and this is the Chill Brunch Neutrals one. I think there were like 5 or 6 of these palettes, like with all different colors and shades in it, but I really enjoyed that this one had some like, let me open it up. This one had some like purpley tones in it, and I don't have a lot of like nice purple shadows, so I was really excited to try this. And the shimmers in here look so pretty. They look really pretty in the pan. I'm praying that they're not like the shadows with the glitter like inside of them, because sometimes those are just like not great. But let me do a couple of swatches here for you guys. This shade right here is swatched right here. Oh, I'm hoping these are good. Okay, this one looks a little more promising. This gold right here is swatched right here on my arm, and that looks really pretty actually. Okay, so that's the next color right here, and I feel like that one is a little bit of one of those like glitter pressed in the shadow shades. That's this one right here, but it does look really pretty. And there's that silver. That's more like of a pewter toned kind of silver, like it has that light brown undertone in it, but it is really pretty, and that's that shade right here. So this might be a really nice palette. I'm definitely going to use it and try it out on my eyes and see what kind of look I can come up with, but we'll just have to see how that goes. And I talked about this a little bit in the store, but this is the Biore Baking Soda Cleansing Scrub, and I just thought this was like the most interesting thing in the whole entire world, because like it's a powder, and then when you put water in it, it like turns into like an exfoliating like cleanser type of thing, and it's so cool. You press on this button and it like pops open, so I'm really excited to try this out. And lastly, before I get into swatching some of these lip colors that I got on my actual lips, I finally, you guys saw how excited I was in the store about this. I found it! It was there! This shade, Precious Petals, of the Wet n Wild highlighting powder have been like, they didn't exist. Like I looked everywhere for these highlighters. All right, so here it is. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Let's do a little swirl in here. Ah! This is why it's been sold out! Oh my god, you know what I didn't do today? I didn't highlight my face! Okay, oh my god, how did I go around all day with no highlight? Who am I? Okay. I'm telling y'all, 100%, this is just as good as any high-end highlighter. How much was this? $4? Yeah, these highlighters are $4 and like $4.99.
So $5.
$5 for this quality of a highlighter. Wet n Wild. Round of applause for Wet n Wild. Good job, y'all. Oh my god. Alrighty, so I took off the little lippy that I had on before so that we can get into swatching some of these lip products that I got. I think I got 5 different lip things, so I'm really excited about this. But the first one that I'm going to try is the CoverGirl Melting Pout Gel Liquid Lipstick. And this is in the shade 105. There's like little holes in it. And probably when you squeeze the product, it comes up through the holes, and then you can like apply it just directly from the bottle. Oh, there it comes. Oh, this color looks really pretty. I'm excited. Okay. The formula is definitely super creamy. This applicator is a little messy. Like you can see it got like on the actual plastic part there, but let's just finish. So this is the color, completely applied. I did just like one coat of this. The consistency of it is really thick. It feels more like a lip gloss, like a very pigmented gloss. I think the color is actually really pretty. I never wear colors like this because like from having the dark hair to switching over to blonde, it's a little different for me to wear like pinks like this, but I've been trying to step out of my comfort zone and get some colors that I wouldn't normally wear, and I think this is actually really pretty. So on the CoverGirl website, it says that this liquid lipstick gives you a high impact, super rich color with a lightweight satin finish. Melting Pout lipsticks give you intensely rich color and a gel-based formula for a smooth finish. So it does say it's a satin finish, which means that it's not going to stay completely like wet, but it's also not going to dry down to a complete matte. So it's still going to stay looking a little bit shimmery, but not to the point where it's like a rock solid stay all day matte. Just looking at this and feeling it on my lips, I don't think that this would be like a long lasting type of lipstick, but it is really pretty. So I really like this. I would definitely go back for more. Alrighty, so next up I have this right here, and this is from L'Oreal, and it's the Infallible Paints Metallics, and I like died when I saw this in the store because I thought that this looked so pretty. Like just the packaging of it, how it's like kind of dark chrome, and like, oh, it's so pretty. This is the shade 336 Liquid Venom, and I also like got drawn in by the name. I was kind of going back and forth in between two, but Liquid Venom, like I kind of love that. Ulta's website, where they also sell these, it says that it is a glossy metallic finish, which means that it is not a dry down formula. Again, like the CoverGirl lipstick, this is not going to dry down. It's going to be kind of a glossy metallic on your lips. But it says it has high impact color, full coverage, and comfortable wear. So we are gonna see if all that is true. So it's in a tube, but it has a little doe foot on it, which I really like. So let's try it out on the lips. Alrighty, so I think this is definitely like full coverage like it says. There's not a lot of streakiness in there. I like got up close and really checked to make sure that there wasn't. The consistency of it is thick like the other one. It does feel really comfortable on the lips though. Like I don't feel it on there, which is really nice. I think the color is absolutely beautiful, and I do think it does look a little bit metallic-y. I would say that it is like a little more glossy looking rather than like metallic looking, but there is like that slight metallic sheen in it, which does make it like super pretty, because sometimes metallics are so metallic that they're not really wearable on a day-to-day, but this has like the perfect mixture of glossy and metallic. So I feel like this would be something that if you were into metallics, you would be able to wear this like on a regular basis. Yeah, I like this too. I'm hitting it with these colors right now. Good job, Marissa. Okay, so next up I have another lipstick by L'Oreal, and this is the L'Oreal Color Rich. I think it's Rich. It's spelled with an E. It's like rich but with an E. So Riche. Color Riche. But it is a matte lipstick, and this is in the shade 405. Doesn't matter. Get it? Matter. Okay. And it looks like this. It does look really, really pretty, and I love the like gold and matte black component of this. Oh my god, I love L'Oreal's lipsticks because they smell like watermelon. On the L'Oreal website, it says that your lips are kept soft and smooth with a creamy feel. So it says that it's like hydrating but still matte. So I guess it's trying to say that it's still a matte formula, but it's not going to dry your lips out. So like putting it on, you're not going to like trying to get it on your lips. Like it's going to be a more comfortable creamy wear while still being matte. I got a dark color because I really wanted to test this out. Dark matte lipsticks are so difficult to make. Like they are really hard because the pigmentation and the formulation and all of that put together is easier with lighter, more nude shades, but as you get to like the darker end of the spectrum, it is a little bit harder to make and create. So let's get into it. All right, so this is the shade On. The color is definitely lighter on the lips than it is like in the component. I think the color is really beautiful. I think it's like this like rich kind of berry color, which I do really like. I did have to go over it a couple of times, but I mean, that is kind of the norm for darker matte lipsticks, is that they're, you know, gonna be like a multiple swipe kind of application to get the opacity that you want with it. To me personally, not extremely matte. I would say it was like more of a satin finish like any other type of lipstick. I do still see a little bit of a sheen on my lips. I would definitely not say that this is like a matte lipstick. I think it is more of like a satin to matte finish, but still really pretty. I still like it. And lastly, I got two of these because I couldn't pick between the colors and I really wanted to try both of them. These are the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink Liquid Lipsticks. So on the Maybelline website, it says that they give you a flawless matte finish in a range of super saturated shades. It says ink your lips in up to 16 hours saturated liquid matte. So this is telling you this is gonna stay on all day. It's not gonna move, it's not gonna smudge, it's probably kiss proof, like things like that that you would get with any other type of like liquid lipstick formula that claims to be like long wearing. So I got two shades here, number 25 Heroine and number 40 Believer, and it's like a purple and then more of like an orangey red color. We're gonna start with number 25 Heroine. There's a very interesting applicator on this. It's like kind of like an arrowhead. It's like pointed with a hole in the center to hold the product, which is really cool. All right, so this is definitely gonna be one of those buildable lipsticks because right now it looks like bright pink on my lips. And okay, I'm just gonna keep working with it, see what happens. This is definitely not the color that was in here. It's a lot more like neon hot pink, bright pink than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be more of like an orangey red kind of color. I did put 2 coats of this on and it's extremely sticky right now. Like my lips are sticking together, but I'm gonna give it a chance to dry down completely. It got a little streaky trying to do the second application just because the first layer dried so quickly that when you're putting a liquid over something that's drying, it gets kind of like, it sticks to certain places more than others. So it was something that I had to like really work into my lips. I mean, this is matte. It's matte. There's no shine to this. The more it's drying down, the less sticky it's getting because it is like completely drying down. The applicator on it, oh my god, I hate it. I hate the applicator on it. There's no curve to it, which means that when you're putting it up to your lip, either you have to have it like flat to your lip or like flat down so you can get like all of the product on there. Otherwise, you're just using like the edges of it, which is a little awkward. I prefer a doe foot that's like rounded rather than like the arrowhead like this one is. But I mean, I got it on and worked with it. It just wasn't like as easy or as comfortable as like some of the other ones that I have. I don't know. All right, I'm just gonna like swatch the other color so you guys can see it, and then we'll be done. All right, so this shade right here, 40 Believer, is like the patchiest thing that I think I've ever put on my lips. I don't think this is ever gonna dry down, but I also don't think I'm gonna be able to get it off either. So I really wanted to like them because I like the packaging and I like the idea of them, but I don't. Yeah, this is not, I have to take this off. This is disgusting. Alrighty, so we are back to normal, and overall, like, I loved 90% of the things that I got. I'm really excited to use most of these things. These two, I'm gonna throw in the trash. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably gonna give them to somebody else and maybe they'll like them. But, yeah, I mean, all of the products that I got today, I'm excited to use. I kind of want to do, like, a tutorial using all of the things that I got today, which would be really interesting. So if you guys would like to see that, I know I'm telling you to comment, like, a million things below, but just leave me all the comments. I need to know your feedback. I want to know what you guys want to see. Alrighty, if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and comment down below and subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me and I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Okay, so this is Marissa's idea of where a compact vehicle should park.
Hey,
This is Marissa's vehicle.
I'm in the lines.
Not compact.
We're fine. Girl, this is a look.
Parted in the middle.
It's called, I didn't brush my hair today.